Today I'm going to talk to you about my eyes. Normally when someone goes on a transformational journey, they take before and after body shots and measurements and weight and blah 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 blah, but they don't really take day one photos of their eyes. Well, I did, and it's because I went to an iridologist in December at the Woodford Folk Festival, and he told me some fascinating things about my health just by looking at my eyes. And I've always wanted to go to an iridologist and look into that, but hadn't had the opportunity. So that was really cool. He told me about like my poor metabolism, digestive issues, how bowel problems are hereditary in my family, which is very true. And he told me all of this without me giving any information about where my health was at. I also asked him about my eye colours, and I said that there was something, a different colour showing around the very outer edges of my eyes. It was like a bluey grey colour. And he said, well, when did you first notice that? And I said, oh, about a year ago. He said, well, have you changed something drastic in your lifestyle since then? And I said, oh yeah, actually, that's since I went vegan. So he said, well, that's a sign of your system clearing out and healing. So obviously meat and dairy mustn't have agreed with you too well if it's promoting that change in your eyes. So I thought that was really cool. He also told me that I'm at risk of severe bowel issues in the future. I've got a black bowel pocket mark, and that's something that my dad suffers with at the moment. So he said you need to start healing that aspect about your health, or else you'll run into serious problems in the future. He said my eyes should be a true blue as well. So wow, that's motivation to clean up your act, isn't it? To prevent serious health conditions in the future and to maybe get some blue eyes. So I was very excited and fascinated after visiting him. And when I first came across the Masterfast System on Facebook, people were posting photos of their eyes to ask for feedback, and I posted mine, and it was amazing. A lot of people that commented said the exact same things that the iridologist said, and also said that my eyes are a true blue and they should be blue. So that just reaffirmed everything. And I also saw a video on YouTube by Fully Raw Christina, and she, on a raw food diet over years and years and years, her eye colour is changing as well. So I'll put up a little bit of that video now for you to have a look.
Before I went raw, many years ago, when I was hyperglycemic, I used to have eyes that were a very dark cafe brown color. And here I sit 8 years later, my eyes are almost a completely different color. They've actually changed to a hazel color with almost a honey lining around my iris, and they're actually starting to turn blue. I know this sounds very weird to many people, but it sparked my curiosity when I went raw to know that my eyes were changing color. Why would this be?
Now it's time to show you my eye photos on the halfway mark for Masterfast. So normally people post their before and after body shots, but here's my before and after eye shots. And just note that this is halfway through. So what do you think? Can you see a difference? I can definitely see a difference in the whites of my eyes. They're a lot whiter, less murky. I can also see more blue showing through towards my outer eye. So it's a lot less yellow and orangey. I think a lot of sulfur has been released from my system. And these photos were taken in the same location with the same torch by the same person at the same time. So I've tried to keep everything the same as possible to see the best results. So yeah, it's pretty cool for only 55 days. I can't wait to see them at the end of 108. So before I mentioned about my dad and how he's got some bowel issues, I want to show you his eye now and see the difference between my eye. So can you see a similarity already? The brown is more towards the middle with those like brown spots, and it's bluey green towards the outside like mine. So I'm definitely my father's daughter. So can you see the difference there, or the similarities? Now, my dad and I are very, very similar in that we've got the same hair colour. Well, he's grey now, and we've got the same eye colour. But my sister and my mum are blue-eyed and blonde. So it seems that I've got some of the genetics from dad, some of the not so awesome ones, but it you do have the power to change your genes and switch them on and off depending on your lifestyle changes. So I don't want to go down the road of developing any more digestive bowel issues. So that's a big motivation for me to complete this fast and transition into a raw food diet and see how that works for me and my system. So I hope you found this pretty cool. I know I did. And let me know what you think about the eyes and being the windows into your own health and wellness. Bye.